Yo, what is up, Brawl Stars nerds, and welcome back to my first ever Brawl Stars Brawler Guide. In this video, you're gonna learn how to transform from a noob Frank into a god Frank. If you want another guide, comment what brawler or game mode I should do next. Now let's jump right into the first game. Now I have background gameplay against low trophy players to demonstrate some of the basic skills you need to know with Frank. If you guys get this video to 25 likes, I'll make an advanced guide. To start, let's talk about what Frank is good at. His strongest modes by far are definitely Brawl Ball and Siege. His stun mechanic fits perfectly with the objectives of the two modes. Frank can also be a decent aggro lane in certain gem grab maps, but he isn't the top pick. The most important thing to know when playing Frank is his positioning. When attacking, make sure to stay at maximum range as much as possible. This allows for Frank to stay away from his counters, as well as chip at them. Frank's attack actually extends a tiny bit more than the indicator shows on the screen. For a super, you want to make sure you break as many walls as possible on the opponent's side of the field. The super recharges in 3 shots, allowing for large super chains. Because of this, I tend to play more aggressively than other Franks. Most Frank players only super when the enemy is about at 1/2 of the range of the total super. However, I push that limit to about 3/4 of the total range, and sometimes even maximum range if the enemy is walking towards me. In Brawl Ball, I try to use the super to break the 2 sets of walls blocking the edge of the goals. As you can see in this game, the Brock went directly for the ball, which is a bad idea because he gave me 2 freeze shots on my super. I was staying in maximum range to ensure the other Frank couldn't get me. As this Frank was walking closer to me, I got another chip shot and charged my super. Here, both of them are hiding behind the wall. That's an easy stun for me. I missed a Rico, so that was kind of bad. Here, I broke the 2 side walls of the goal, which allows for an easier shot for my teammate, and that's our first goal. This time, Frank supers, but both my teammates miss, and here I get a triple stun. Carl's there to clean it up, and it's another easy goal. Well, I steal it, but yeah, it's another easy goal. Now, it's pretty easy at this low range, but when you get higher, you need to learn how to chip shot more than just running in and attacking. Here, our Brock was AFK, so I knew we had to hold position from the beginning. I got countered by the Bull and the Daryl, especially Daryl, because Daryl's role is lethal, can stun or stop Frank's stun, and does like 3,000 damage at max level. I knew the Daryl was there, so I just got an easy stun, and then I finished the Bull off too, breaking. Here I broke the side walls to let the Poco score. Now here, Daryl has his role, or will get his role very soon. And when the Daryl gets a role, I'm pretty much screwed. As you can see, I get double teamed here and I go down. So Poco's gonna go down too, so now it's just up to the Brock to stall a bit until both of us respawn to defend. Here I meant to super, but I misclicked. If I had super, I would've got a double stun, but you miss sometimes. And they end up scoring here actually. Poco and Brock just don't do enough damage against the Bull tank. This time I see that Daryl has a roll. He goes for a super shot, but as you can see, they didn't break the side walls, which are the important part. I was going to go for the Bull, but I went for the Carl because the Carl got way too aggressive. And that was the lucky shot. The Bull went right back into my shot, so that's a super chain of 2. Daryl walked right up, so that's 3 stuns. Carl's just gonna walk forward for a 4th stun, and then this Bull, same thing. If they just come for you, just stun them. Here I got a 6th stun, Daryl rolls in, and Brock gets a nice shot off past the Carl. And that's the game. Now for these types of games, it's just simple, keep your range and stun. But when you get someone who knows how to do something, you have to make sure you definitely keep your range. And if you're facing a long range brawler, just try to hide and dodge as much as you can. Now here I got put in mid, so I just went up trying to get chip shot. I actually hit all three and charged my super instantly. Now the Frank got too close to me, so I got an easy stun there. And from here, Brock broke the walls. I got a nice shot past the enemy Brock. We go for mid again, I think. So the Frank ends up kicking the ball to us. I got my super off of him. He gets his super too, so we need to watch out for that. This bull got too close, and I got a stun on him. Easy stun. Now, over here, just get an easy kill on the bull, or the Brock. Stun the Frank, he was too late. And the bull charges in. I predicted exactly where he was going to go and stun him again. Now, I probably could have used a normal attack there, but I stunned just in case because he was two shot. I didn't think we were going to score over there, but now that I look at it, we probably could have. I get another easy stun on the Frank, but then there's too much HP and I got a bit greedy. I thought the Jessie would finish off the Frank, but she didn't. So now they have a decent amount of pressure coming towards us. Frank breaking the walls, but they do mess up here a bit. I get a good stun on the Frank, but I mess up here. I missed that shot, and then I pick up the ball by accident, and then I just walk into a Brock shot. But we have 2-on-1, so he can't really do much. So the bull's coming down, Jessie super kicks it away, which is a good idea because they had some pressure coming down. I missed my stun there, that was just bad. When Frank goes for a stun here, all three of us back up. And I predicted the bull's going again and got him. Now in this case I broke my own walls just because I didn't want to deal with someone behind us while we were pushing up. But most of the time you would try to not break your own walls and only go for the other side. Now here, got a stun on the bull. Jessie has open goal and we'll just kick it in. Now here they all went mid, so I got easy supercharge. Our Piper's AFK, but it doesn't matter since Frank and Primo have so much HP. Just walk up, shoot it in. No reason to break the walls, save the super for more important stuff. Now our Piper's back. I super here, I should have missed, but then the Shelly and the Poco walk back into it. Primo jumps on the wall, easy break, and I go for a fun trick shot. Try to do a triple bounce, but then Primo just took it and walked it in. So that was a really easy, quick game. And yep. So we're playing with the same Jessie as earlier. This Rosa went for mid, so I got an easy couple chip shots. And Rosa almost goes down, Primo gets him. I got a bit greedy and the bull got me. This bull knew what he was doing, which is pretty amazing at this trophy range. So I just assumed it was someone's ult to count, because this bull knew exactly what to do on this map. So as you can see here, he takes out the Jessie, and then he goes to just wipe our entire row of walls, which is what you should be doing as a bull on this map. So here I got a good stun on the bull, and we cleaned up on defense, and Primo has a super. So here I think we should score, but then this dude just whiffs his super. So at this point we just need to keep our positioning in front of the wall, because if we're here they can't really do much. And once I get my super we can push through. So here, even if I miss the super, I got those two walls in the back, Primo can score, just walks it in. Because if you break those side walls, your team is no longer forced to funnel into the middle and can have more room on the sides. Now here the bull died and the other two players are bots, so we had a pretty easy time going through. So here we have a level 1 Shelly on our team. The other team is a triple counter, but Barley isn't much of a threat on this map because it's so open. So I get a double stun here. Easy because they just walk straight towards me. If you want higher level gameplay than just bot gameplay, then I'll make another video at 25 likes. So here again, both of them funnel my way, so I get a triple stun here because all three of them. And then this is just an easy shot from here. I go for a trick shot just for fun. But because they were all walking towards me, I can super from maximum range and they'll just walk right into it if they're not fast enough. So here I missed the bull somehow, but I got the barley, which is fine. 200 HP. It's an open goal, so I just take a super shot and it goes in. If you're still here, thank you for going through this torturous, horrible commentary. It's my first time doing it. At least I hope it's tolerable and you enjoy the bot gameplay, me crushing people. And yeah, 25 likes for non-bot gameplay at like 800 to 900 range.